John Cena is officially on his final week as a professional wrestler, as this Saturday he retires in his final match against Gunther. And he's had one hell of a controversial, maybe bad, maybe good, however you would say, retirement tour. He's had good matches, bad matches, but today we're going to talk about what was the best match of John Cena's retirement tour with a tier list. Now, there will be two matches excluded, I believe, from this tier list that I found online. He's excluding two. He's including the R-Truth match from SmackDown, which ended in DQ. He's also excluded the tag team match he had with Cody Rhodes against Logan and Drew. But with that being said, let's get to the tier list. We are now on the tier list. As you see, we've got some interesting names for all the tiers. Top one, which is red, is the best. Bottom one, which is green, is absolute shit. But we'll be starting this tier list off with his first match on the retirement tour, the 2025 Royal Rumble. And I was interested about how I would rank this match because it is a Royal Rumble and Cena's only playing a part in that. I guess we'll go off his part in the match. So Cena comes in about past the halfway mark. We're about way past the halfway through the Rumble. He comes in, he does his regular shtick, he kind of does his own thing for a bit. Then he's obviously in the final two with Jey Uso and loses. He played his role well. I don't know how to go because it is a fantastic Royal Rumble match in my opinion. I guess we'll go banger. I guess I'm not entirely sure if I should rank. I don't know how you would rank this, to be honest. Same thing goes for the Elimination Chamber. I guess the Elimination Chamber is more like an actual, proper match. Cena's the second to last person to come out of the pod. He just does the same thing. His regular shtick, wins the chamber, which is cool. Obviously, he does his heel turn, which was a great moment. And I guess this goes into banger too. I do like the Rumble more. But I guess that's how we're going to do it. Next up, WrestleMania 41, the Night 2 main event. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship. This match was just not it. It was a very slow match. And, we were all waiting for that third act. And that third act was about a 20-minute fucking Travis Scott entrance. And him helping Cena win his 17th World Championship. Just a terrible ending to WrestleMania. Terrible way for Cena to win his record-breaking championship. This match just one of the worst WrestleMania main events I've seen. But thankfully, we get off that bandwagon for a bit, and we go to Backlash, him and Randy Orton for the Undisputed Championship. Great match, phenomenal. Ending was a bit with R-Truth. It was fun. It exactly what it needed to be. It was just a massive nostalgia act, and it was great. I would put this in banger, to be honest. And I would put this probably above the Chamber. I'll do that right now. Next up, we have Saturday night's main event, him and R-Truth. This one was easily the best match they had. And it was great. It was fun. It was fun watching R-Truth come out in the John Cena gear, doing the entrance as well with the theme and, running to the ring. This was kind of the first time he teased, the babyface Cena coming back. With him, looking to the crowd and, throwing away the championship. Then he, obviously low-blowed R-Truth for the win. It was a really short match, 4 minutes. But it was exactly what it needed to be, and it was great. I would put this around here. Yeah, so the yes, no, yes, no. Money in the Bank. This is the tag team match. John Cena and Logan Paul against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Originally, from what I've been heard, from what the rumors have been saying, it was meant to be John Cena and Travis Scott against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Obviously, there was a big fallout between Travis Scott and WWE, so they replaced him with Logan Paul. Just off the match itself, the match was very good. It was a very solid match. Sorry, my mic is effing up. It was just a fun bout. It had a cool ending with R-Truth coming back after he was storyline fired. He was fired. Don't let anyone tell you he wasn't fired. They sacked him. But it was a fun bout. It was fine. I would probably put this here. Next up, John Cena versus CM Punk on Night of Champions. But a lot of people don't like this match, and I guess it's because of the ending. I really enjoyed this match. I think this match is great. The ending didn't bother me. You know, the ending was Seth Rollins and, you know, the Vision. Mike is effing up. But the finish of the match was Seth Rollins and the Vision came out, you know, trying to cost Punk again for the 80th time that year. Penta came out. I remember. I don't know why the fuck we're getting Penta out in the John Cena match. But besides the ending, which was for me, I didn't think it was like the worst thing ever. The match was pretty solid. It was pretty good. You know, John Cena and CM Punk, they don't have bad matches, from what I can recall. Next up, we get my favourite match of his retirement. So I'm going to tell you this right now, and I think it's his best one. John Cena, Cody Rhodes 2 at SummerSlam. Phenomenal match, you know. This was the first match he came back as a babyface, you know, SmackDown. He's like, man, he basically told you, I'm sick of doing this heel shit. I get it, we fucked up. Let's just go back to being good guys, Cena. So he did. Match was great, fun time, you know. There was so many cool moments, like Cena getting up in the AA position, and then obviously the ramp lifts up, and, you know, he's just there with him in the AA. Both of them just going Super Cena and Super Cody. You know, the triple crossroad Cena kicked out. The Super AA Cody kicked out. Obviously, Cody won the match, which was great. And then there's the ending of Brock Lesnar coming back, which was, you know, controversial. But we're just going off the match. The match was great. And the best match of his retirement tour. And we continue the train with Logan Paul at Clash in Paris. Great match. This was the first time he really started doing the tribute moves. I remember he hit an End of Days. I think Logan hit the zigzag during this match, but this was great. Oh, he hit Styles Clash. I remember now. He hit a Styles Clash in an End of Days, which got big pops. Great match with Logan. One of the best of the year in terms of matches, and one of Cena's best this year. And we don't stop yet. We got John Cena, Sami Zayn from the SmackDown match for the US title. Great match. Unfortunately, ended in DQ with the Brock coming out and F5 and everyone. But up until that point, it was a phenomenal match. And then we hit the halt with Brock Lesnar, John Cena, WrestlePalooza. This match was buns. Worst match of the retirement tour. That match sucked. It was atrocious. What a boring match. Thankfully, we get out of that fucking hill with John Cena and AJ Styles. Absolute banger of a match. One of the best matches of the year. These two have some of the best chemistry I've seen two wrestlers have. They just know how to do it. And that was great. And then we have John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio on Raw in Boston. You know, this was the one where Cena won the Intercontinental Championship, making him the Grand Slam champion. Great match. Great fun little match. You know, there's the chair spot with Cena and Dom where he gave the most ridiculous wink I've ever seen. The fucking Cena's funny, man. Great match, solid banger. I'd put it above. I'll put it above the Chamber, to be honest. Next up, we had that triple. We had the 3-man tag team. We had the. I can't think of what it's called. The 3v3 tag team match. John Cena, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio against Judgment Day. Fun, just what this retirement tour should have been, really, and what his past few matches besides Brock Lesnar was were more. It just felt like a party. We're just having a nice. We're just having an absolute blast, an absolute party, just a fun old time, and that's what really helped this retirement tour was that feeling, especially at the end. Just so fun. I'll put it here. It was great. Actually, I'll put it. Yeah, yeah, that's where I put it. Next up, we have his most recent match up to this point: John Cena dominate Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series. Just great bout. It fooled me with that Dom injury angle. I genuinely thought he got injured, and I was really sad that I was really sad that was gonna be the end of the match. Thankfully, it wasn't. It was all fake. These two just have great chemistry in the ring. They had every member of the Judgment Day get involved. No, I was going to say Rhea, but she's been in it for a year now. Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, hit their finishers. Pop rocks and what's her finisher? The Tejana Bomb. I can't say it. And then Finn and JD came out. Cena hit them with the double AA on the top. But bottom them up for the AA, and then the finish of the match at Survivor Series was, Cena takes out the ref. He's waiting for the next ref, and then Liv Morgan makes her surprise return from injury. Comes in, hits Dom in the face, which makes we all think, oh no, she's betrayed Dom. Hugs Cena, does the Cena, smiles, the straight face heel turn, low blows him and helps Dom reclaim the Intercontinental Championship. Like I said, it's a great bout, fun match. And then, where would I rank this? I just remembered. It was great. I would put it. It's tough because I don't know whether or not to put it above the first match. I have it right now. I will, but it's very 50-50 for me on what's better. And right now, this match has not happened, but we are now on Cena's final match of his career against Gunther. You'll see my thoughts about that very soon in an upcoming video. What I imagine the match will be is, I'll say it's a banger. If I had to guess, it will be better than the Chamber, but that's about it. That's what I'd say, and this would be my list of my ranking or tiers, seeing with what is John Cena's best matches of the retirement tour. Overall, he had a very, he had in terms of match quality, he had pretty much good matches throughout the year. Obviously, he had two absolute dog shit ones, and when they got bad, they got real bad with those two. But besides that, he had pretty solid matches throughout the year. And that's it for this video. Make sure like, subscribe, turn on notifications when the next video's out. I'm sure I'll be trying to get that out soon, and I will see you all next time.